Another day, another battlefield.
It is fun.
Reinhardt, how have you been?
Terrible. Every moment without you watching over me has been agony.
You're so dramatic, you.
It is fine now. Why? Because I am here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
And this will go smoothly.
Hey, I see the enemy.
Breaking them down.
Enemy seen.
I'm on my game now. Efficient design at work. My allies.
The objective is under attack.
Cutting through. Precision and control. None of this like minutes. Just it's go time. Target down. Uh-huh.
Recharge, no prisoners.
Here out.
Let them up.
وريهم قوتك.
Round 1. Score 1-0.
Find your strength.
Our future will be left behind in conflict.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
One more time. Disappears.
If you can't fly, fall.
Regenerating.
The objective is now.
I need healing.
Your case is definitely urgent.
Wise decision.
I
aim is unerring.
Stay alive, boy. Healing you up.
I burn with purpose.
We're not all set up.
Nanobots administered.
Enemy contact.
I'm no even more. Eyes on a target. We must all find a cause worth fighting for.
This city is dazzling. And far more lavish than I can handle.
Time for spring.
我が刀は研ぎ澄まされ、心に微塵の迷いなし。
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
I can have movement in the payload.
Eyes on target.
Dirty Dan does go ahead and eliminate the Pharah here early. Baptiste trying to hide for Higginsville. Gets very low, not quite eliminated though. Pixis Rose focusing this Ana. Does a lot of damage, misses the dash. That's okay. He's following this Ana. Deflects her sleeping to her. That looks really nice, but we do actually lose Soulja Boy there. That is our tank. Gonna have to take a little bit of a regroup and back up, I would imagine. If they stay together, because it's a dive comp, they should stay together here. They'll be able to survive it. Splitting apart be a little bit dangerous. Dirty Dan does get the Baptiste. Still waiting on the Sigma to get back into the fight. 3 minutes here for Higginsville on the attack. For Dorn. Pushing into Wellington there, a little bit wild. Well, that happened. Right Gasly gets the core Dorn. Dirty Dan gonna eliminate the Ana. Zachary of Higginsville going Widowmaker. Definitely a character that can be scary, can get some free picks at times. Gotta watch out for that. 74% to this Dragon Blade for Pixis Rose here. We watched a lot of Pixis Rose. I know you guys like to switch it up. See who else we can look at here. If it'll work. Torbjorn, super low. Or not, Torbjorn. First Pixis Rose a lot, getting him super low. Soulja Boy needs to be out of this room. He needs to stop going in that room. That's not how this map is built for a Sigma. Needs to be careful there. Good, does get out alive due to Black River Pool. Putting a lot of pressure onto this Winston's shield. Winston of Higginsville needs to take more aggressive angles. He's kind of been, sitting back. He needs to actually dive. While that happens, Pixis Rose going to dash onto the Baptiste, eliminating him. Soulja Boy going to eliminate the Widowmaker. So Winston's going to be half health and anti. Pixis Rose and Soulja Boy focusing Winston. Madness, the Torbjorn going to eliminate Vitamin C, but going down to Rick Astley. And it looks like just the Ilari left for Higginsville, going to be eliminated by Pixis Rose. I think we have Pixis Roses all going into this next fight. Lucio's super low. We do. We have 3 ults. We pretty much almost have everything, really, going into this next fight. So it should be a good fight for Wellington. see what ult we use first here. Went somebody pressure from above. Nice elimination on the Torbjorn, and there we use our Lifeweaver ult. Soda Boy goes down, but looks like we're gonna get everybody else, and it doesn't matter. Nice elimination there from Pixis Rose, getting the Lifeweaver and the Lucio at the end of that fight. Good ult from him. We used the tree. What other ults did we use? We used 3 ults, so not the best situation there.
Right.
Using 3 ults, but they've been playing pretty good defensively, so I think they still should have this. A minute left. I think Lifeweaver from the other side now, yeah, using a pool.
It'll be interesting to see how Dirty Dan uses his ult.
Yeah,
I know there's one thing like throughout the season, it's just ult management, like finding where to place the ult. It seems like he's had a couple struggles with that every once in a while, but
one thing is too about, you know, ulting and stuff, a lot of people wait for the perfect opportunity. The perfect opportunity is not, it's very rarely going to come to you, right? You need to make the opportunity. And one elimination can win a team fight. I mean, I saw a stat a while ago. Nice pick there from Dirty Dan when we're talking about him. I saw a stat a while ago when the team with the first elimination wins the fight like 80% of the time or something. You know, so it's an insane advantage to just use an ult and even just get one. Dirty Dan though, nice shots there. Put pressure on the Sim. Vitamin C gets the elimination though. This is the Winston half health here. We'll see what Wellington can do against him. He gets slept. Nice getting the elimination there. 6.5 seconds left. Does anybody touch for Higginsville? Lucio's going to try. They eliminate him beforehand. I think that's going to be the round. That is a very good defense played from Wellington. But like, I mean, see, Dirty Dan didn't ult there. And I think sometimes you wish he would have ulted. But sometimes if you hold it like that, it could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, right? They won. They're not won yet, but they defended, held them to the first point, did a very good job. So I think, hindsight doesn't really matter at that point. But you could have used it. Maybe they could have held them, to 50 meters or something instead of 80. But with that being said, defense on certain maps and for certain teams is a lot easier than attack. So we'll see how Wellington can do on their attack. We'll see if Higginsville, has a very good defense. We'll kind of see who this map is more sided towards and, kind of just the comfortability of both of these sides going into it. But yeah, that was a pretty good defense, I'd say, from Wellington. Do you have any thoughts about that?
I liked it. We did a good job. It's just like earlier when we did use all those ults at once, that kind of seemed a little unnecessary, I think. But it's just like where we're going as far as like pushing right, pushing left, or straight. Like we can always improve on that, but we do have good tactics. I think like there has been moments when we went left and that was the best choice to do.
Yeah, I think synergy's become pretty good with this team. Kind of decision making has improved over this season as well. Looks like we're running, I think, the same comp here this time with a Ram though instead of the Sigma. But yeah, synergy and stuff improving. But when you use 3 ults like that, it's not the greatest thing, right? But as long as you win the fight, it's not that bad. If you lose the fight, that's when it becomes a situation. But let's talk about the attack at hand here. Already 15 meters pushed by Wellington. A little bit of kind of a more casual defense here from Higginsville is kind of how most people hold this map. Gonna be watching Dirty Dan here. There was a Symmetra in that right room. Soda Boy does go down though. So each team is 1 for 1. Pixis Rose putting a lot of pressure onto the back line of Higginsville. Breaking the Junkrat trap. Dirty Dan here just using, I don't know what that's called, using his E ability. Does a little bit of damage, builds him some charge. It's a pretty good ability for him. Nice elimination there on the Junkrat. 50 charge for Dirty Dan right now. Does a lot of damage to the bat. Dirty Dan gonna eliminate the Baptiste. Wellington is walking right now. They need to take this space while they have it. They are up in the fight. They need to continue to move. Dirty Dan gonna keep moving as we're talking about it. Getting elimination on the Lifeweaver. Dirty Dan eliminating the Symmetra as well. I mean, he's eliminated everybody this fight. Pixis Rose going and eliminating the tank. We need to get multiple people on this cart. Pushing in as fast as we can. Instead, we're going to have 1. I think this is a little bit of a misplay, but it should still work just fine. Higginsville playing a little bit too antsy. Could have regrouped. But Wellington took advantage of the opportunity, eliminating them with 2.5 minutes still on the clock. Very good attack there from Wellington. And, my guess for play of the game is Dirty Dan there at the end of that attack.
All right.
What it is though? It's Pixis Rose. It's got to be that play on defense when he bladed, got a couple eliminations. If it is what I thought it would be. Dash. Not a bad little blade, but I do think he could have used it a little bit sooner, got some eliminations, or just not used it. Defeated so far, right?
We
So
are.
you want to continue, you want to finish that undefeated regular season, you want to have good momentum going into the postseason, the playoffs, you know, and then you want to just continue, obviously. And I mean, Wellington has made it to state back-to-back years, right? They obviously want to continue that. Some of these players who have never been on varsity, have never been, you know, have never maybe played at state or haven't played at the higher level or whatever. A lot of these people are on this team and they're getting their chance. They obviously want to take advantage of it. They want to be here. They want to play. And they've done good. They've done very well so far this year. You know, I think, like everybody, there's always room to improve. But they've done very good. Just really need to see them play as great as they possibly can, you know, going into the postseason, and you know, just see what they can do, see what they can get up to, you know, in the next coming weeks. And you know, me, more than anybody, I think I'd love to see this team go to state. I believe in them full-heartedly, and you know, I do my best to show up and support. I want them to continue. I want to be at state, and I want to watch them play.
Right. And I believe, I'm not sure on this, but for playoffs starting next week, we play like 3 teams or so.
Really, I don't actually.
In one day or something. We play a couple teams each day, each game day. So, you know, they're definitely going to be worn out and tired by the end of it. And probably going to want to quit the game, but
yeah, sometimes playing a bunch like that in a competitive situation, like not just playing comp on Overwatch, but playing esports matches, playing league matches, sometimes it does tire you out, you know, but maybe by the end of it, right, in their last game of that, they might be playing the best Overwatch we've seen them play all season because they're warmed up, maybe, you know, so there's multiple different possibilities. A little bit aggressive here from Texas Rose, getting stunned to survive those away with 2 eliminations on the fight, to make that 3 on the Mauga. We're just over here yapping, and Wellington's having a good little fight win there.
right.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting to the state. The way that they've done it has changed over the seasons. This year I heard it's supposed to be 2 days in and stuff, so it was pretty cool. But enough of the state yap aside. They got to make it there first, right? They got to make it there.
Right.
So,
But what I was going for on that little talk there was the energy that we have. We have so much of it. It's just up to use it, whether they want to use it or not. And I feel like at times, you know, we get towards the end of the game and they're like, okay, we've used a lot of energy here, but it's just we got to keep on pressing on and keep going. And I like, you know, how they're keeping their energy, and like we can hear them and everything, and they're making sure communication and just, you know, playing to the best of their abilities.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point. And like you said, if it is multiple, games that they have to play, you do need to stay energized throughout all of it. You do need to, remain enjoying it and remain, talkative and just remain communicating and everything. Like, everything has to stay on top of your game, especially if those are win or go home,
Right.
Like, it's not just win or lose, go to the next week. It's win or go home. You need to keep up the energy. You need to play the best you've played. And you just need to do that each and every game. And you can't, if a game starts going wrong, you gotta remain energized and stuff, continuing through it. That was a very good point. As you brought up, like, because it's like state before state, right? The way that they're doing it this year, kind of thing. So you have to remain energized, and this kind of will be a test for state if they can, make it and they can win in the playoffs.
Right.
It would be something that gets you multiple games.
Each game is
different teams and stuff. A lot of that kind of energy. You kind of have to learn for state if they make it. Obviously, we do believe in them, but it's not guaranteed yet or anything. But we just have a lot of faith. This is our team. So, 30 down, eliminating the Bastion. You can talk. We're just yapping.
each game is its own test.
You're powered up. Get in there.
And as you've seen, Soldier Boy went down. He was left all there alone up there.
I'm here. Keep fighting.
Yeah, it needs to. That's
A lot we're trying to go back to the point.
eliminating the Moira and whoever's on point. Yep. One thing though that Wellington has at times struggled with, just gelling together, fully understanding. And one thing with the tank, I know a lot of times you think that the tank kind of moves the team a lot of time. It's kind of how it goes. But sometimes you have to see if your team's moving back. You got to understand that. You got to know. It's a little more communication. But we've been yapping and talking about fate, which they haven't even made yet. Obviously, we want them to, but they haven't made it there. Wellington's had an amazing defense, holding them now off of any percentage for, what is it, 3.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes, whatever. I think it's 3.5 so far. 18 seconds left. Lucio touches the point. Dirt again, getting him. 12 seconds left. Fixes Rose here. What is... only Fixes Rose looking at the Ana. Ana just trying to get the contestment there. 27% for this Fixes Rose. Oh, we're not going to get that. No time left. Ash eliminating herself, sadly. Lucio a little bit low. And I think that's going to be the defense from Wellington. Looks like it is. And very well played from the defense. Very well played defense from Wellington there. And on the attack side, they have to get 33% and they win. They cannot lose this map, is one really good thing. They can only draw. So they should have a very good chance here, to win, right? With that being said, but see what they can do on the attack side.
And like while we were talking and everything, we're going on about state. It was a great map. They did a great job.
Great defense, yeah, even.
Right. I feel like our strong suit is defense.
Mm-hmm. For a lot of people, that is the case.
Right.
Defense on most maps is a lot better. Defense is normally easier for most people. So we'll see. Kind of what happens, and we'll see what happens on the attack. But like I said, defense generally easier. Sometimes teams are better at attacking. Sometimes teams are better at defending. Wellington today has looked very good on both sides, I would say. Like me personally, this is kind of random, but like I like push, and that's pretty much attack. And if you don't like attacking, that's why a lot of people don't like push, I think, it's because they want to defend at times. Whereas it's all aggressive, really. But with that yap set aside, 10 seconds left here. The Soul Dynasty away skin, not the home skin. A little bit surprised that we're using away. We should be using home here, a little bit crazy. Home, black and yellow, black and gold, whatever you want to say, that's our colors. We need to be rocking this home skin. But Higginsville going to be rocking the Reinhardt.
And we're going the same lineup.
Did we have Reaper last time, or did we have Sode? Well,
I think we had Reaper. It was Bastion, actually.
Oh, that's right. It was
Bastion. So we did change up. Dirty Dan has Reaper this time.
On the Reaper this time. So, but while we were doing that yap, once again, they don't even leave us any time to talk. The Sim got eliminated, but they haven't pushed really aggressively. So Sim's going to be back in this fight very quickly. But as we're saying that, Reaper does go down. Fixes Rose looking for some heals here. The Sim was low in the back. Soulja Boy taking a lot of damage. Going to get charged. Needed to get a little more healing there or be taken out of the fight. Greg's super low. Pushing it aggressively, not the best idea, but... And Wellington's going to take advantage of that. Ryan just swinging. He is the only one alive. Charging off the point. Sim turrets need to eliminate those. They will get rid of Pixis Rose quickly if they don't break them. And Dirty Dan gonna eliminate the other Reaper, and I think that's gonna be this attack already done. Sim TP, but not quite quick enough, and Wellington with a very good attack. We talked about, you know, some people like defense, some people like attack, but Wellington played both sides very well today. And, I mean, just like that, they have a, that's the win, right? That's 3 games? Or is that only 2 and I'm going crazy? Oh my gosh, the first map felt like it was 2 games. I'm going crazy. Dirty Dan with the play of the game, though. No, it is 3, because there was like Ilios, there was Circle Royale, now there's this one. That is 3.
It might be. I could be going crazy.